Protect your energy. Merch out now. T-shirts and hoodies are now available at stylesbyag.com. Go get your Protect Your Energy t-shirt and hoodie today at stylesbyag.com. Hello Starseeds and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, friend. So as you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, this video is about the Aquarius new moon, just overall Aquarius energy. The moon is in Aquarius now as I'm recording. It is Monday, January 31st. So the 31st moving into the 1st. The moon will be in Aquarius. It hits its peak around like 12:40 something a.m. on February 1st, but it is in Aquarius right now. So I just wanted to talk about some of this energy and what we have going on first before we start pulling cards. So we have the sun, the moon, and Saturn all in Aquarius right now. And I've been getting a lot of downloads and just thinking earlier this morning, Aquarius is literally the ankles, okay? Aquarius is ruled by your ankles, and it's the water bearer, okay? The information holder. They are true knowledge seekers, okay? Humanitarians, and just also known as, like the aliens of the zodiac. So like they're out there, but if you really think about it and the system and just the connections and correlations, if Aquarius is the ankles and Pisces is the feet, Aquarius is getting that information from Pisces, who was way far left field, ruled by Neptune, out there in the stars. And you think about it and connect that to tarot with Aquarius being the star card. Getting that information from the water, getting that information from Pisces, which is the water sign, and Aquarius being the air sign, and carrying that water and that air. And then I turned my music on and I'm like, oh my gosh, Alex Isley has a song called Water and Air. And I highly advise y'all to go listen to that and check that song out. Because if you think about it, the ankles support your whole body. Okay, it gets that information from your feet. Your feet holds a lot of information. You can cure a lot of illnesses within your feet. You can get a lot of illnesses just from within your feet, and your feet just hold your whole body up and holds the whole system up. But Aquarius being the ankles, it carries that information. It gets that information and carries it back and forth. And then you look at all this Capricorn energy, which is the knees. We have Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Pluto in Capricorn. Okay, so that's that earth energy. Okay, the air breathing onto the earth, and your knees as well. Being a part of your support system for your body, holding your body up, being that connection in those joints. Okay, Capricorn also being known as the seahorse, the sea thing, as well as the whole half horse half man thing, but also the seahorse, that connection to that water. So that's just, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And mainly support systems. The energy for this new moon, it's all about how you view support. Okay, how do you support yourself? What does your support system look like? Do you value support? Like, what is the definition of support to you? How do you carry support? First and foremost, how do you support yourself? Okay, it's that reflection. The sun and the moon, they're both in Aquarius right now. You're reflecting that knowledge within yourself, regaining more knowledge, feeding more into you, into your mental, but also with all this Capricorn energy, your movement, you're moving with that stability. Okay, it's a lot of 4-11 energy. Okay, stability, and also just like a balance and awareness, but like that inner intuition, that inner knowing, that being out there in space. So how do you support you? How does your body support itself? The mind, body, and soul, how do they all work together? And are they all on the same page as well? Are the people in your circle really meant to be there? Do y'all support each other? Are things 50-50? Are things balanced out, or are they one-sided? So it's you're moving into a lot of that, but you're also with this Capricorn energy. Once again, it's pushing you to get things done. It's like, look, I also having the mindset of some people you're not gonna need support from. Some people you're really your eyes are opening, and these things are being realized. Like, look, if you don't support me, I'm gonna support myself. I'm gonna just get it done. I'm gonna get to it and get it done, because I don't have time to wait. That's what this that's what's going on right now up in the stars. It's like there's no time to be waiting right now. Like, we got to get it moving. We got to get up and get going. Okay, so just pouring into yourself as well. Once again, Aquarius energy, the water bearer, feeding yourself, feeding your mental, making sure you're straight. Okay, that's all part of support. So I'm gonna get into the cards now. We're gonna just pull some cards and yeah, get right into it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna pull some cards. I didn't want to be on camera today. I'm just not really feeling the camera today. And I decided to drink a turmeric drink right before trying to record. So my tongue is yellow like turmeric. So first, just want to ask the cards, just pulling these oracle cards. What's just a new moon message, just overall, what's general message to start out for the collective for this Aquarius new moon? What is the general, okay. Yeah, so just like we were talking about the Four of Wands and how the wands kind of are like the 11-11 as well. We got the 47, which is the Sky Bridge. So this is, as soon as I just seen this, it just reminded me of the Four of Wands. So yeah, the Sky Bridge, possibility for union. Once again, as I was just saying, Pisces and Aquarius, and the connection between the two, with the information coming from the space and being lost in space here. 36 as well, that 3-6 energy, that creation energy, needing directions. Aquarius energy can be very out there. That, you know, like I said earlier, the alien energy, that spacey energy. And when you're connecting with Pisces in such a way, with like I was saying again, the feet and the ankles and all of, look at all these, the earth, the sun, the moon, all these circles, and just thinking about how life and how everything comes full circle. That energy, that air, that water and air energy is needed, but sometimes we can get lost in the air. And in space and in that airiness, and sometimes we just need direction when you're bridging the two. And once again, going back to the support thing, support and stability, and really being able to have discernment as well, so that you're not so lost, being able to sit in a room and be quiet and observe everything that's going on, being able to take some time out to yourself. They can also say Aquarius energy, they kind of do their own thing, and when they're kind of off in space doing them, you just got to let them be, because that's when you're connecting with yourself. You're like, I do so much connecting with outside forces and outside energy. Sometimes you have to take a break and connect with yourself, and that's okay. Okay, so with this new moon, bring in newness, bring in a new relationship with yourself, bring in a new relationship with how you deal with knowledge, how you deal with information, how you receive information as well as give information. but not doing it in a cocky sense, in a cocky essence, in a cocky way, just being humble and being you. And once again, like I said, Aquarius energy is very supportive. Okay, I have a few Aquarius friends, and they are, that energy is very supportive. I also have Uranus in my first house, so I identify with Aquarius a lot, and especially being a Leo. Aquarius and Leo are like that. So Aquarius energy is a very supportive energy, but once again, like I said, how do you support you? Okay, how do you support yourself as well as what your support system looks like? So what's the message for the collective for this new moon? Message for the collective. Here we go. Here we go. The Five of Swords. Not beating yourself up, okay? Not worrying about people who have turned their back on you, okay? And also not being that person to turn your back on other people. Just being a decent human, okay? Like, this message is coming in. It's like some of y'all don't even know how to be decent humans, and it's circling back right now. You may be feeling bad about it too, as you're going through this transition, as you're going through this transformation. Somebody may have stabbed you in the back. You may feel like, dang, I can't even make connections with decent humans. Or you may even be that person that have done some manipulative things, or just not even, like I said, not being a decent human, and it's kind of coming back to bite you now. And the Swords energy, once again, is air energy. Okay, so what goes around comes around kind of energy. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like, yeah, what goes around comes around. Karma, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, it is what it is. That's also a message for right now. Just things being what they are. And that's exactly what Aquarius energy is too. If they want to be out there, they're known to, change their appearance and just really be them and not care. They don't really care for labels and titles and things like that. They really just are. But that's what's coming through too. Like, if you do have some effed up things about you, some effed up energy or tendencies too, that may be coming to bite you in the back this moon, and really just more so allowing you to realize why you are this way, or why you treated people this way, and where to actually, and actually how to change that for the better, more so. Another message for the collective for this new moon is the energy, like what's going on this new moon. Ooh, okay. Oh, this one too. All right. I gotta turn it to myself first so I can see and get this. Okay, here it goes. Here it goes. So, okay, Five of Pentacles. Once again, this Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Okay, they're speaking to me because it's that transition, it's that transformation phase, and it's ugly. It's not easy. Okay, it's not easy. It's kind of dark, it's kind of cold, it's kind of ugly, but it's like at the end of the day, you can't turn your back on yourself, because what this new moon is probably bringing into for a lot of you is some isolation. With this Eight of Swords here in the Moon card, it's like, look, you gotta kind of look within yourself. Okay, I want to say, like, turn in the mirror, or even like looking in the mirror, but more so turning your eyes. When I say turn in the mirror, more so turning your eyes inside, dealing with the stuff that made you who you are today, that made you into the person you are right now, that got you into the positions that you are in right now. Whether it was you doing good, whether it's you doing bad, whether it's you effing up, whatever the situation is, now this energy, this moon energy, remember, the moon is intuition. The moon is the mother. Okay, so right now we got the mother and the father, which is the sun, is sitting in Aquarius, and they just communicating. they just communicating back and forth, communicating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, air energy. But at the same time, you have to think of that as you within yourself. Okay. Even you may want to look into your moon sign and your sun sign, and just think about how those aspects of you, like, okay, I'll just say this. I'm a Leo sun, but a Scorpio moon. So that's my water energy. That's my moon energy is that water intuition, mother energy. But my sun is that father figure, Leo energy. So just looking at both your energies and how they make you who you are. How you combine the two, how you operate with yourself. But once again, just looking at those aspects and how they make you who you are. At the end of the day, how it all circles in and comes together. So yeah, this 8 energy, once again, karmic loop, whether it's good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatever have you. And just how you deal with that. And a lot of it just may be within yourself. You may be really getting a lot of downloads, a lot of realizations, breakthroughs as to like, dang, this is really me. Like, dang, I'm the one who got myself into this situation. Dang, there's nothing I can do. I can't turn back. So what can I do now, knowing what I know, to move forward and to make my life the best that I can possibly make it, to make me the best me that I can possibly make myself. So now as we get into this next row, you can see. First we got the Emperor, Aries fire energy. Okay, getting things done, standing in your truth, standing in your purpose, owning your ish. Okay, really just owning all of it that's you. And as we get here, just bridging the gaps, bridging the sky. Okay, the possibility for union, bridging the two. Like I was saying with your sun and your moon sign, bridging your personalities and understanding how that can push you this year. Okay, we are in the year of, it's 2022. Okay, once again, balancing, bridging that gap, balancing you out. The Knight of Swords on top of this Five of Swords. This is a lot of air energy. You may be feeling like, once again, you're mad with yourself. You're kind of going back, having conversations with yourself, doing childhood healing childhood trauma. You may be getting angry with someone who may have hurt you or done some things to you, or you may feel like something that someone else has done has hindered you or has gotten you into the position where you're in today, or has made you who you are today, or something like that. You may just be feeling like that, and you kind of, it's a revengeful energy. It's a upset kind of energy, like, oh my gosh, if this didn't happen in my life, dang, I wouldn't be here. But you also have to look at the flip side of it. It's the whole yin yang energy, the balance of it. Like, dang, if this didn't happen in my life, I wouldn't be here as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at the good part. I mean, you don't look at just the bad, but look at the good part too. It's all about creating character. What makes you who you are. That's what Aquarius energy is all about. That, yeah, people, they're different, they're out there, but that's what makes you who you are. Uranus sits on its side. That's unique about it. That's what it's known for. Okay, and then the Nine of Wands being on top of this Eight of Swords. Okay, once you come out of that shell, once you come out of hermit mode, once you come out of digging deep and looking within and having these breakthroughs and having these meditations and really clearing out the files of your mental, cleaning out your information downloads, bringing new information in, getting new things done. You're back on earth now. This Nine of Wands energy. The movement, the completion, moving from 8 to 9. And then we got the Queen of Cups on top of the moon. Like, all of this is just flowing. Okay, the Queen of Cups on top of the moon card. That water energy, that nourishment. Understanding that it's important to nourish yourself. Understanding that it's important to be there for you. Let your emotions flow. Let Let the movement just move. Just let it flow. You got the Emperor at one end and the Queen of Cups at the other end. Really standing in that. The Sun and the Moon, this Aquarius energy and this Capricorn energy that we are in right now. Really nurturing yourself, being a mother and a father to yourself, looking at your mother-father dynamics. Okay, how you value support, how you value stability. 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Right with the 6 of Pentacles, how you value support and stability. I can't make this up. And really understanding, you know, what doing things out the kindness of your heart means. What a repost for someone means. If you really vibe with them, if you really care about them. Okay. Top of the deck, King of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Being one. Supporting each other. Having the people's back who have your back. Okay. Not walking out on people. This 5 of Swords, the 5 of Swords energy. But understanding and understanding the things and situations that you do need to walk out on, that aren't for you, that aren't supporting your system. What's good for your health? What's good for your mind, body, and soul? If you sitting around people all day that ain't doing nothing with themselves, they not doing nothing in their life, how is that being supportive to you, who's trying to get a business up off the ground, who's trying to build their following on social media or whatever you're doing, who's trying to get into that space, who's trying to open a new building, who's trying to go out and travel, who's trying to get a new job, whatever it could be. If that's what you're around all day, that's not supporting your system. And then you sitting here like this in a karmic loop, not knowing what to do or where to go. Lost in space. Okay? This reading is getting long, but I'm just going to pull some chakra cards. I normally would pull from my other Rider-Waite, but I don't really feel like I need to, because it got deep. It got deep. Any other messages for the collective for this new moon? Ooh. Well, that's always a good note. Release and perception. Okay? Crown chakra and heart chakra. Connecting the two. Releasing the things out your mental mental space, out your mental, out your data memory, your hard drive. Releasing those things, releasing those hurts, those pain, that guilt that you felt from whatever comes up. Those little downloads, those little deja vus that you get throughout the day, throughout these next couple days, releasing that. But also realizing how it makes you who you are today. Perception. Heart chakra. Putting yourself in that person's shoes. As well as asking them, even if you do get some conversations going, asking them to put them in your shoes, put themselves in your shoes, whatever have you. So release and perception are the keys for this new moon. Thank you all so much for watching. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at Jewels by iyonahh. Shop the merch, stylesbyag.com. I love you guys. Happy new moon.